Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Stacy's Closet. If you're here, that means you're here on purpose, which means you have a purpose, okay? So good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can probably hear, my voice is a little gone. We're going to work through it though. We're going to work through it. This morning, I want to say I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. And I hope that you're still wallowing in your gifts and the love and all of that, okay? Now, this morning, we're going to be talking about moving on. So I know, Christmas is past, and guess what? We're about to enter into a new year, okay? So, in a week from today, we're going to be in 2020, 2022, God willing. Okay. So, again, God willing, we'll be in 2022, a week from today. Ah, okay. My God, time has went by so very quickly. Now we're talking about moving on, and I want to talk about moving on first. Before I get to that, let's get to this. My shirt. It is fabulous. It is fabulous. It is fabulous. It is from, and these pants. Okay, and my belt. It is from, my belt and my shirt are from Amazon.com. Y'all know my favorite place. And my pants, I found these pants. Oh my God, they're sweater pants. I found them in Target. Oh my God, I am in love. I am in love. Target. And the shoes that I'm wearing with it came from another place, my Amazon.com, okay? My earrings, and if you can't really see them, they have little sparkles. They're lavender. They match my pants, okay? And I found them in a beauty outlet. I love beauty outlets. Let me just tell you, I love them. You can find, some of the most beautiful things. It is crazy. I go to every little town that I go to visit, every city that I go visit. I try to go, I find their beauty outlet. I always try to find one because I'm always intrigued about little trinkets that I can find, little things that I can find to put together. As you know, you guys, I'll tell you all the time, I am a diva on a budget. And guess what, honey? You go to the beauty outlets, you can find all types of stuff. Baby, when I tell you I found things in there, honey, I can dress up, dress down, baby, do it all, okay? Listen, don't sleep on these beauty outlets. Y'all better go visit some. Now, let's get into moving on, okay? As the new year approaches, I want you to get rid of all the old baggage, and let's go into the new year with not all these heavy weights, okay? Let's shed some of this baggage. Shed some of this baggage. Some of y'all been toting it around for 5 and 6 years. Let go, let go, let go, please. I'm telling you. And I know that that's easier said than done. Listen, honey, maybe you need to write them a letter. They can be dead and gone. I had to do this for myself. I had to free myself up. I had to free me up. I felt like I was being held in bondage, held in captivity, if you will, with a lot of the things that was holding me down. Because guess what? I was making the next man be responsible for what something the last man or the man before that did to me. And that isn't fair. That isn't fair to judge them or, not trust them or to not even love them the way that they deserve to be loved because you're holding on to anger and hostility from the last one. That's the same thing with men. Y'all can't judge our women based upon what the last one did. So I'm telling you, as the new year approaches, I want you to make 2022 the best year yet. Okay? The best is yet to come. I want you to make it the best year yet. And as some of y'all, that means you got to let go. It might even be letting go of old family feuds, old family arguments, and all of this disillusion of family. Like, listen, you'll forgive your friend, but you won't forgive your family member. You won't forgive your sister or your brother. And they didn't even do half the stuff that your so-called friend did to you. But you will forgive them. Oh, well, they should know better. Okay, they're human just like the next person. We all make mistakes. Learn how to forgive and let go and let's move forward. And this whole thing about I don't really deal with women because they just a bunch of jealous and catty women. Well, first of all, let me help you with something. Baby, what makes you think you so special that all these people just jealous of you? What you got? What you got? I'm for real. Because I'm trying to understand. I've heard that time and time again. Women, I don't really deal with women because, they just be jealous and they backbiters. And you backbite all the time. Well, okay, well, okay, so what that mean? You ain't even loyal to yourself. You sitting up here talking about that. You ain't got that. That's why you don't talk to women. You don't talk to women because something wrong with you. Baby, get you together. For real. All these people ain't sitting around here running around here mad. They hating on you. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. You probably do have some haters. That's just a given. Okay, and sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't have some haters, you might not be doing some things right, okay? Because I learned this a long time ago. The devil ain't coming after what already belongs to him. Catch that, okay? So again, you might have some haters, but everybody ain't hating on you, boo. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't hating on nobody. I ain't got problems with nobody but the devil. I ain't beefing with nobody but the devil. My only enemy is Satan. I ain't beefing with nobody but Satan, okay? That's it. I'm not mad at nobody but Satan. Honey, I ain't hating on nobody. None. Because guess what? In my own lane, I'm beautiful in my own lane. Same way you're beautiful in yours. I often call my patients all the time. I'm always beautiful. I call them beautiful. And I do that because I need to remind them, no matter what mistakes you've made, you're not your mistakes. You're still beautiful. You're still beautiful. So I need you to understand you're still beautiful. Let go. Listen. Let go of these weights that's holding you down. Let it go. You're still beautiful, okay? You're not your mistakes. You're absolutely not. Listen, honey, if I was my mistakes, oh my God, baby, I don't look like what I've been through, thank God. But some things I took myself through. I can't blame nobody else. I took myself through it. That's just like people be like, oh, they always talking about me. Some of that stuff they said was true. I listen, honey, I've done some things. I'm not proud of them. But I'm going to tell you this, I'm not ashamed of them either. They don't hold me up. They're not holding me in captivity. I'm not going to be held up in bondage. I'm not ashamed of anything that I have done. I'm not. I'm not. You can't make me be ashamed of anything that I've done. Now, that does not mean that I have been a goody two shoes, because God knows that I haven't. I have done wrong. I have done people wrong. I have done things out of character of what I would say I am today. However, the person that I used to be, I'm not her anymore. But I've done some things. However, I'm not living in that shame anymore. I am moving on. I am moving on. And I'm telling you, I want you to move on, sweetheart. Move on with your life. Please stop allowing past hurts to dictate your future. Your present circumstance doesn't dictate the outcome, baby. Let it go. Again, I'm reminded that, the individual said, he said, you wake up with two things, a chance and a choice. Okay. So if you've been given another chance, today is today to make better choices. So with that being said, if you need to write a letter to this person, write it all down and ask and forgive. Tell them that you forgive them and truthfully let it go. When I say pour out your heart, pour out every single thing. I had to do that. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I ain't let you on too much, but I'm gonna give you this little bit of tea. I had to let some things that my mother did. I had to write her a letter. She's dead and gone. But things that she did, I was still allowing them to keep me in captivity. I was still allowing things that she had done to hold me hostage in unforgiveness, in shame, in everything else, okay? Not things that I did. I took the blame. I told y'all before about taking the blame. When we take blame and responsibility for things that do not belong to us, we take upon the shame and the guilt with that. And that means we absorb that person of any responsibility, and that is not the case anymore. I refuse to do that. So in order for me to move on, I had to write my mother a letter, and I had to tell my mother, I'm done. I let it go. I forgive you. But I need to tell you everything that you did to me. I need to tell you how you hurt me. I need to tell you how what you did made me feel. I need you to know that. And then I need to forgive you for it. And I need to let it go. Because guess what? I won't be held captive. I won't be held in that bondage of unforgiveness anymore. Listen, in order for me to embrace true beauty means I have to embrace the good, the bad, and the ugly about me. Okay? And that means I have to start moving forward and forgive me. And I have to forgive others that may have hurt me. Okay? So I want to be beautiful across the board. Okay? Because guess what? My beauty is not about this right here. I need y'all to understand when I say beautiful, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about this. I need my heart to be beautiful. So I had to understand something. I could not make what I thought was right decisions. I'm about to get churchy, so I'm just going to let you know that's your warning. I'm about to get churchy. I stopped trying to make right decisions. And I said, God, help me to make righteous decisions. Because when I make righteous decisions, that means I seek him. I ask him for direction. Because see, I've been out here trying to navigate my own life. Okay. And guess what happened? I navigated myself right into a bunch of mess. I'm not joking. Like I literally navigated myself into mess. So then I said, my God, wait a minute. This is mess. This is mess. Jesus, how did I get here? And then I realized how I got there. How I got there was I didn't listen. I started blaming everybody else because I wouldn't accept responsibility for my unforgiveness, of the fact that I didn't let go of things that had happened to me in the past. So, like, okay, my first relationship was not that great. So I held that for a long time. I allowed people to hurt me, to talk down to me because I didn't feel worthy. So because I didn't feel good enough, right? And so what happened was I allowed that relationship to set my mind to where all men ain't hitting on 2 cents. They're all liars. They're all cheaters. They will abuse you. They will, verbally abuse you, physically abuse you. They will cheat on you. There just ain't no good, right? That's what my mindset was, because I allowed that to happen in a previous relationship. And so because that happened, I started blaming everybody else. When what should have happened was I should have taken responsibility for the situation that I put myself in, that I chose to stay in. Okay. Now, I had to let it go. I had to say, you know what? I forgive you and I forgive me. I forgive me for allowing myself to stay in that situation for as long as I did, to the point to where I was hurting, to the point to where I was unhappy, I was miserable. And because of that, it warped my mindset of how I looked at other people. So then when I got a good man, guess what? I was blown away. What the world? I didn't even know, honey. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know these type of men existed. Oh God, like, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I was unaccustomed to that. I really was. I was unaccustomed to how a man is supposed to treat a woman. I really was. I was blown away. That's like my friendships. When I got a good friend, I was like, wait a minute. The only good friend that I ever had, honest to God, was my sister. I love my sister Willette. I love her. But I'm going to say this, because of her, my friendship with her, Okay. I based my other friendships around. Okay. So let me tell you what happened. If you did me wrong, I would forgive you and I'd be like, oh, it's okay. But in reality, let me tell you, because I was so used to me and my sister, we would go at it and then we would forgive each other, right? Because I thought that that's how it was. However, some things is a person's character, okay? So these are not arguments. This is a character flaw in people. So I had a friend and it was a character flaw. But because I was like, oh, my friend, and I'm just supposed to forgive and we're going to have a relationship, I continued to that cycle and she continued to do me wrong because she had a character flaw. And my character flaw was I couldn't see that just because you forgive a person doesn't mean y'all have to have a relationship together. That's why the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they be agreed? You know why? Because that means you don't have to walk with them just because you forgive them. Y'all ain't in agreement. Y'all's character is two different things. Y'all are two different people. Come on now. There's y'all don't have no connection. There's nothing about y'all that should be connected. You better learn something, okay? So again, because I want you to go into 2022 in your best life, letting go of those things that are in the past. Some of these friendships are not designed to be together because that's a character flaw, baby. That is not you just need to forgive them and move on. No, that person got a character flaw. You better let them go and move on. So now I got friends. I got real friends, okay? I got true friends. They're sisters. I don't even consider them friends. They're my family, okay? And you can't tell me they ain't my sister. Period. Okay. Let's just, period. You can't tell me they ain't my sister. Okay. If I do a roll call right now, Keena, Tony, Willette, yeah, sisters, that's my family. Y'all better catch that T. Okay. That's my family. Those are my sisters. Okay. There's a difference. So I had to let go of some people because that was character flaws. I forgave them. I let them go. I'm not judging nobody else. Guess what? I'm not sitting around here talking about I don't need no girlfriends. You's a lie. You's a lie. Honey, I don't listen. I am open to love, to friendship. I am open to, like, come on. I am free. God did not give me the spirit of fear, but the power of love and of sound mind. I am not afraid to start a new friendship. I am not afraid of that. Like, I am not afraid to love. Listen, genuinely love people. I do. And you know why? Because I let go of all those heavy weights of unforgiveness. I let go of all of that. I forgave those people. And so I'm not carrying around all of that mess. So now I am free to love. And I want you to live. I do. I want you to live. Okay. You're going to go into 2022, baby, with your bad, beautiful self. Okay. You're going to go in 2022 a new person. Okay. You're going to go in there free. Let go of these people. Forgive them. Forgive them for their character flaws. Forgive them. They're human. They make mistakes, baby. Let them go. Baby, let me tell you something, honey. I had to learn that nobody's perfect. Only Jesus. Only Jesus. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We're just not perfect. So guess what? We're going to do some imperfect things, okay? Because we're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, okay? Now, there's a difference between a mistake and a character flaw, okay? So now if this is a mistake, okay, forgive. And you might be able to have a relationship with that person because it was a mistake. But now if it's a character flaw, forgive them and move on. You got to let it go. And how you know that it's a character flaw? I know that's the question, right? Everybody want to know, how do you know the difference? How do you know the difference? Well, one, let me tell you this. If you are genuinely, you messed up and you genuinely ask for forgiveness, you're not going to do that same thing again, okay? So when a person repeats the same thing, that is not a mistake. That is a character flaw in that person. That's them. That's their makeup. There's some things in them that need to get right. Their character is off. So I'm telling you, so when a person makes a mistake, you don't go out and make the same mistake again, okay? That's what I'm talking about when I say, okay, that's a mistake. A character flaw, baby, is when they keep doing it. Listen, my ex, he was a cheater and a liar, right? Okay, let me help you. And uh it was not a mistake, it was a character flaw. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, I could, if he told you it was raining outside, baby, you better go out there and feel the drops on yourself before you take his word for it, because he was a liar. Okay, lied about everything. I don't, honey. If he said good morning, that was a lie already. Because I'm just telling you, I didn't, honey. Anything he said was a lie. He said good morning, it wasn't good. Okay, it was a lie. I'm just telling you, character flaws. So again, that's how we know it's a character flaw. He just continued to do the same thing. He continued to be a liar. Even to this day, he's a liar. Okay, it's a character flaw. He needs deliverance. He's a cheater. To this day, he's still a cheater. Okay, honey, cheating on the current wife he got, again, he's a cheater. Character flaws. These are not mistakes. These are character flaws. Okay? Again, these are not mistakes. They're character flaws. This is a repeat offender. Character flaws. There's a difference, and that's what I mean by that. So learn how to if a person makes a mistake, you can still have a relationship with that person. You forgive them and you can move forward. However, and let me just help you. I'm gonna help you with something. I'm serious. I've really got to help y'all with this. Stop holding people hostage with your unforgiveness. Stop. Baby, get yourself together. They made a mistake, okay? Let it go. My God, it's 5 and 6 years later. You still in this same mindset of he a liar and a cheat. Okay? If he that much of a liar and a cheat, or if she that much of a liar and a cheat, then just don't deal with them. Stop trying to be their friend. Let it go. Let it go. Lig it. Honey, I used to have an old manager used to tell me all the time, Lig it. That means let it go. Honey, let it go. Lig it, okay? Let it go. It is time for you to move forward. Move on with your life. Please. Move on with your life. And again, you got a chance and a choice. You keep choosing this unforgiveness. You keep choosing to not live. You keep choosing to not forgive. That's your choice. Stop. Live. I want 2022 to be your best life. Okay? Now, this got a little longer than what I expected, because again, I want you to live. I want you to live your best life for 2022, okay? Your best life. The best is yet to come, okay? The best is yet to come. So again, before 2021 goes out, I want you to forgive. I want you to write down. I want you to ask everybody if they're still alive and you can still have a conversation with them. Ask them for forgiveness. Ask them and you forgive them, okay? Period. And the reason that you need to ask them for forgiveness is because you've been walking around with unforgiveness in your heart. And if you got an ought against your brother, you're supposed to go and get that right. So go get that right. Go get in right standing with them before 2021 ends, so that when you go into 2022, you're not carrying those heavy weights. You're going to go in and you're going to be ready to take all of your blessings in, because the best is yet to come, okay? The best is yet to come. 2022, you better look out. The best is yet to come. I'm telling you, if you was fierce in 2021, you're going to be more than fierce in 2022. The best is yet to come, okay? Now, I just want to tell you that I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm going to give you a hug and tell you again, I love you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Now, if you don't know, I'm about to tell you, please go. Please tune in. You can tune in to Facebook Live and watch My Favorite Place. Or you can go 2500 Crescent Lane, the City of David. You know I love that place. That is my home. That is my home. That is my home. So when I'm at home, I am at the City of David. I love them. I love them. I do. And if I'm in Fayetteville, y'all know my other home, my family is Chicana. They're off Owen Drive, which is they're off Goen Drive, which is off of Owen Drive. Again, I just want, and they're also, I think they also do Facebook Live. Again, I just want you to go and be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. And again, this is Stacy's Closet. Live. The best is yet to come.